we got Missmangobutt and Mr. Mangobutt, I think, suddenly fainted, and it was the scariest moment of her life. And this video was recommended by Miguel Arwa. I want to say thank you, Arwa, for recommending this video and this reaction, especially for you, Arwa, because you wished for it. But it's obviously also for every single one of my beloved users out there, just you know, when it's time. Let's hop into some real reactions, because I know that that's what you're all here for. So let's check this out. What happened here, bro? Maybe the system gave in.
Sitting on the ground, like I literally was sitting on the ground, feeding him.
Oh, okay, there's even like camera footage. There's security cams or whatever.
All of this. Either they throw up or they faint. And then he's like, I fainted.
Okay. Do they make some cold plunges? It's not Dan, right?
Wait, they call that.
It is Dan. Oh, Dan with a middle part here.
Wait, they call that.
Those are all my dogs.
It was Dan, right? I haven't seen Dan with those, I don't know, with those sounds and facial expressions and hand haircut. Haven't seen him before like this. But what was Dan, right?
Dogs' clothes. Well, some of them just drying.
House has been infiltrated by dogs.
Have you guys seen that TikTok trend where people pretend to be fighting someone that's not there? That's what I'm gonna try to do. So Tiffany and Dan and my fiance are downstairs and be fighting someone.
Been infiltrated by dogs.
Have you guys seen that TikTok trend where people pretend to be fighting someone that's not there? That's what I'm gonna try to do. So Tiffany and Dan and my
Like essentially hallucinating, make people think that you're hallucinating. And Udyzyz says, and Udyzyz, oh, she loves to watch her case stories, like Rotten Mango. Yeah, a lot of you guys said like most people react to her Rotten Mango stuff and whatnot, right? This crime stuff, true crime. We haven't reacted to this yet, and I think for me it's wow, I'm bamboozled that people don't react to her Missmangobutt vlogs, bro. Right? It's seemingly we are the only one, or me guys maybe there's also someone else, but I don't really know. I haven't seen anyone doing it. But yes, right. But well, if we're the only one and the first ones are only ones, all right, bro, we do it here. It's entertaining, I think. Missmangobutt vlogs.
My fiance are downstairs, and I'm gonna try to start this vlog, and I'm gonna fight an imaginary person. I want to see if any of them back me up. I want to see their reactions. Are they gonna be on my team? Are they going to try and fight that person with me? Whose side are they gonna take? Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm gonna tell you guys about the time that my fiance died, but before. Wait, I said oh.
Wow, she got a. You see this? She got a buckle, bro, for her.
Did I say oh?
Shoulder
About
part.
the time that my fiance died, but
Okay, first time seeing this, bro. Whoop. Oh man, now it's covered. First time seeing this here. It's an interesting fashion decision, bro. I haven't seen this before. Just like a belt type of over the shoulder. What do you say about this, Yunji? In terms of as a fashion designer yourself?
before. Wait, I said.
Maybe he says I see this all the time, right? Because he's really in the fashion industry. She sees all the trends and specialties. It's nothing new to her.
No, did I say almost died?
No, died.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Oh, mango.
Almost died. Died is for later. That's a different video, okay? That's for the FBI. But before we get into that, when you think.
Okay, death drop. Oh, okay, now she's starting. Now she's starting with the hallucination, whatever. Fighting imaginary person.
Hey, he has feelings.
Oh my god. What the heck? That was.
Don't even look at me like that.
Okay, then that is what is happening here.
When you guys think of things
You
balancing,
look at Dan, he's like, what's going on here?
you're thinking of.
Stop!
Okay, Mr. Mangobutt, bro. Okay, bro, he's already. Oh man. Mr. Mangobutt is like he sort of understands real quick when people are whatever fooling around. Also when they were ignoring him, right? And then even had a awesome counter move with this, bro. But yeah.
Stop!
Elbow.
It literally she just pulled my hair.
Bro, it's the WWE moves, bro.
Don't look at me. So annoying. I said stop. When you guys think of things that are bouncing, like you're thinking of your...
Maybe Dan thinks even she's possessed or whatever. There's like a ghost attached to her, right? A poltergeist.
Oh my god, I swear, you do that one more time, and I swear I'm gonna rip your hair off.
It's a vicious elbow, bro. Mr. Mac was just laughing, bro.
Why are you laughing? It's not funny.
Anyway, when you guys think of things bouncing, you're thinking of your butt. Wait, what? But the last thing that you probably want to bounce...
Mango, they're on guard. You see him in the background. Who's hurting? Who is hurting my woman? Where are you? Show yourself. And Udyzyz says, yeah, she also had pretty same clothes. It's trending right now in Korea. Okay, this belt over the shoulder thing is trending right now. Okay. And Udyzyz says she's fighting with demons. Yeah, some sort of, right? Since we already had it with the possession in your movie. This is Taiwanese movie.
Bounce off the walls, off the floor, off your bed is your phone. Like, it's fine if you're...
Okay, it's like the sponsorship now.
Oh, that was me.
What?
Off the walls, off the floor, off your bed is your phone. Like, it's fine if you're...
Did I say kebab?
Oh, that was me.
Okay.
You can already picture the damage in your head. Your heart starts beating faster and faster while you're leaning down to see if something is broken. Like, did my screen crack? I have let go of that feeling. I
I'm
have
gonna drop my phone.
let go and let live.
Megan,
Thanks.
come here. There's a ghost over there. You don't want to hang out there.
Thanks to gays.
Okay,
My
this-
God. But
this
I could later
sponsorship.
I'm here to talk to you for them to make dog toys, but also
Okay, I thought they were also including the ghost here.
1.3 feet all over the love
But not.
center. Cool, and so proud. Into my description or go to casetify.com/mango to get 15% off your get into it.
Bro. Did it.
She pulled my hair.
Who?
She's right there. She knows who she is.
Was your dresser?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kavina.
Yeah, it's like the girl version of Kevin.
What is she doing?
She keeps pulling my hair.
Do you want us to beat her up?
Yeah. Then,
Okay, now that's what she was going for if they help her.
Beat her up.
Hey! Dan, how dare you? She's a woman. She's a lady.
I'm gonna go to jail for this.
She said she's gonna go to the police.
Oh, shoot.
Tiffany, you're not gonna
Fart.
stand up for me.
Dang.
Dang!
She's doing my flipper!
That's the most vicious attack that any parent can do, bro. Throwing the slipper, bro. They got the precision of a sniper, bro.
Honey,
Tiffany's not a parent, but in general.
you're not gonna stand up for
You
me.
missed.
And what are you doing?
Huh?
You're not even
Huh?
gonna insult her?
Oh, another slipper. Ripped body and the rifle. Rambo.
Anyway, let's get back to the vlog. You guys know what I'm doing?
I'm so confused.
He said I'm so confused.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. He's tripping over Kavina. She's attacking you too, and you're not gonna
Just kiss her, bro. She needs some love.
do about it.
She just tripped me.
She just tripped you.
It's gone too far.
Tiffany's looking at me like she needs to admit me into the hospital. You guys have never seen that TikTok?
Never seen
There's
that.
a TikTok trend right now where it's girls pretending to fight an imaginary person to see what their boyfriends do. And you failed because of
Bro, but I can't blame Mr. Mangobutt, bro. I can't blame him, bro. And Udyzyz says her when she's at home alone seeing a ghost. Whatever, this little, hey, get away from me. Have you ever had a ghost encounter or something like this, like a paranormal experience? G, if you like to share. Back then, we also made some Sam and Kobe reactions, right? Those ghost hunters, those paranormal dudes. We did a few of them, but we don't do this anymore. And yeah, guys also were sharing some stories of theirs. It was interesting to hear.
a lot of boyfriends are originally like, what are you doing? What's wrong? Nobody's back there.
Maybe the boyfriends were even afraid that, their girlfriend all of a sudden has some mental conditions going on, right? Maybe that was the big fear then. Should I call someone?
And then they'll be like, you know what? Shut up, bitch.
Yo, where was that?
Yeah, where was that energy?
Shut the f up.
What do you think Paul would do if you did this?
You might just think you're crazy.
Yeah.
Hello, 911.
Yeah, you need to come pick her up. Everyone's come over and I was like, hey guys, let me feed you lunch. And they're like, we already ate, so I'm gonna feed them Lady M.
Yes, sir.
It's the crepe cake that we've already eaten half of in this family.
What cake?
Them Lady M.
Yes, sir.
It's the crepe cake that we've already
Oh, crepe cake.
eaten half.
Okay, with some, maybe some pistachio powder on top.
Of in this family.
Matcha creep. This and
Okay.
story time?
Yes. Okay, this is the craziest story. It happened yesterday and I'm still recovering from it. I don't even know how to feel. I don't know what's been going on, but
I've been obsessed with living forever.
yeah, he's been obsessed
Longevity.
with living forever for a really long time and I don't
Maybe he wants to become a vampire.
understand why. I don't understand the purpose really because I'm like, would I be that sad if I plop dead tomorrow? Maybe
Oh,
not.
right.
Maybe I should talk to my therapist about. But we also do care about longevity.
She has a therapist?
I don't understand why. I don't understand the purpose really because I'm like, would I be that sad if I plop dead tomorrow? Maybe
Oh,
not.
right.
Maybe I should talk to my therapist about. But we
She really has one, or was this a joke? Did she got one when she had this downtime with the depression when she was in this apartment in downtown LA? This very hard time she had. She also talked about the cutting the hair off of Mr. Mangobutt. This, of the video, almost 3 times they broke up after 8 years thing. You know this one? Is this connected with this?
we also do care about longevity. And so one of the things that he really wanted to do this year was to get crazy blood tests. Okay, so you know how every year you're supposed to go to the doctor and you get a blood test, right?
Yeah.
And you get it every single year. Do you get it every year?
No.
At least she has a cover on top of it with a knife when she's moving around with this, right? We've seen some content creators. there was no cover on the knife and they were swinging it around like, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, well
So
you need to get it every
apparently,
year.
like, the regular blood test doesn't tell you much.
Usually the annual test, they always tell you you're healthy because the blood tests that they do tell you pretty much nothing.
Okay.
It's just very vague.
Like,
you're
as long as
healthy.
you're not, like, unhealthy, they don't tell you exactly where do you fall.
And so he decided that he's going to take the world's most comprehensive blood test. He decided that he wasn't going to go to a doctor. His doctor is online, so they have a system where nurses can come to your house and draw your blood in the comfort of your house.
Dana, you know what T level is?
Yeah.
What is it?
What men have, you know.
What did he say?
His doctor is online, so they have a system where nurses can come to your house and draw your blood in the comfort of your house.
Dana,
Like,
you know what T level is?
Okay, testosterone.
Yeah.
What is it?
What men have, you know.
You know what it is. I know that you know I know it, so yeah, I don't even have to say it, right? I'm just testing you. What is it?
why did he schedule it for 7 in the morning?
Pause. Why 7?
Because so you have to fast. So you can't eat before the blood test.
But the crazy
Yeah.
thing is, the night before his blood test, we ate really early.
Yeah.
So sometimes we eat dinner at like 3:30. I think that day we ate dinner at like 2:30.
Wait. You eat dinner at 3:30 p.m.?
Yes.
Yeah.
PM? I thought they were just having a crazy late dinner. You know, like 2:30 a.m. Because they, I don't know, they sleep pretty. Yeah. Go to bed very late. Okay, but no.
That's crazy.
Unless it's a mukbang.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe he does this intermittent fasting, right? Intermittent fasting. Yeah, maybe that's why he gets his dinner in at 2 p.m. or whatever. You know, that's 16 hours of fasting, right? And then you break the fast again, like 8 hours eating window.
I thought it was 6. What happened? What? Why does it keep going shorter?
We keep waking up earlier and earlier. So.
Soon it's gonna be back to night.
You guys ready?
Yeah, and Udyzyz says, now she never encountered a ghost and she doesn't want to, never say never. And she says she loves horror stuff, but just in movies. Right.
I'm actually making them come with me so I can reenact this show. And in the morning, no makeup, I'm in my PJs. Like I'm
Oh, now, okay, that's when he fainted. Okay, but it was whatever. Not eating anything and because of the blood test and whatnot. Okay.
on an iPad and I have enact this show. And in the morning, no makeup, I'm in my PJs. Like on my little iPad and I have the doors closed. I'm like gonna sit like this while he gets his blood drawn. He's over here and this arm is getting drawn. And the nurse is standing right here. He's on his phone on this arm, okay? I'm like, damn, this is some sort of like Black Mirror Tony Stark who just gets their blood
Tony
drawn in
Stark.
their house.
Because it was like, she take out those glass tubes to show you how much blood, right? I think she took out like 20 tubes, empty tubes. She's like, yeah, it's gonna be a while.
So anyone who accused me of marrying this guy for some sort of life insurance, it's not gonna happen. This guy's not dying anytime soon. He is determined to live
trying to live
forever.
forever.
He's trying to outlive me.
He's just trying to live forever.
So he can get a couple years of peace at the end. Okay. So he's getting his blood drawn. He's on his phone right here. And the nurse is like, are you okay? He's like, yep, doing good. He's watching TikToks. I can hear it through the office, okay? And then she had to stop and get another vein. That's how much blood they were.
Okay, so basically, I think she drawn 8 tubes, and then she had to take a break. I don't know if I'm running out of blood on this hand or whatever. And she's like, let me see your other arm. So I show her my other arm, and she's looking around, and she's like, okay, no, we'll have to do the same arm. Because I don't have a vein on this arm, apparently. So she went back to the old arm, tried to draw more blood from the same arm. So this is round 2 now.
Round 2, he's like, okay, I'm over there, and I'm starting to get stressed for no reason because it's taking so long. I don't remember it ever taking this long. He's on his phone like this, right? And then she's like, okay, I'm done. And she starts taking out everything. And then he's like, okay, good. And she goes, how do you...
Bring him, yeah, definitely something salty, some crackers, and water immediately, bro, if they're drawing so much blood, right? I mean, like, not everyone faints, right, if they get some... I mean, some people also donating blood, right? And it's a little bit more than just a few, whatever, drops for some tests, right? But also after that, if you donate blood, normally they provide whatever, some snacks, you know, some sandwiches to get some, again, right? At least something into your system, or some salt, right? Also some drink, water, and also some offer coffee, yeah, whatever. That's normally what they do, right? And if this was so much, maybe it was almost like a blood donation here, and then, yeah. Get some snacks and water ready.
I feel? And he goes, I feel good. And I see through that, okay? All of a sudden I see, and the nurse
Sucked out by the vampire.
catches him like this. And it's like, stay with me. I only hear movies where they get shot by a gun and the police officer is like, stay with me, don't fall,
Panic.
don't close your eyes, stay with me. Like Grey's Anatomy, she's like, stay with me. I scream from inside of there, ah! And I push open the door and
K-drama.
I run over here. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? There's
Part
a nurse
editing.
right here. What am I gonna do?
What did the nurse
And
say?
she goes, grab a bag of ice. And I go and I start shoveling ice. Okay.
And then meanwhile, apparently, I don't know, I was out. But apparently, when she screamed, oh my god, Oma heard it. Oma was sleeping.
okay.
So you see Oma like poking out on top. She just started looking from top, down here. And all she saw was me passed out with someone holding me in their arms.
She said that
I mean, guys, did you ever pass out? Really, have you ever had this experience? Maybe Yunji, also you have. Have you ever been unconscious, right, without whatever getting some anesthesia for surgery or something? Really, you got some sort of all of a sudden you fainted or you got knocked out, something like this. Really lost conscious in an uncontrolled setting. Did this ever happen to you?
she woke up really early, right? And usually we wake up before.
Because we knew, yeah, right. So it was probably an interesting, yeah, well, not interesting, but definitely a different experience.
Her, and she heard us like saying hi to someone, and she thought we were signing for like a really early package.
Okay.
And she didn't think someone was in the house, so she forgets about it, goes back to sleep, wakes up to my. She heard us like saying hi to someone, and she thought we were signing for like a really early package.
Okay.
And
In
Okay,
their
Oma,
arms.
Oma.
she said that she woke up really early, right? And usually we wake up before her. And she heard us like saying hi to someone, and she thought we were signing for like a really early package.
Okay.
And she didn't think someone was in the house. So she forgets about it, goes back to sleep, wakes up to my, oh my god, looks over the ledge. She thinks we're being murdered. Someone is coming in here, runs at
there's
the top.
blood.
He's literally on the ground. I'm screaming, oh my god. The nurse is like holding him. It looks very crazy. But you know what?
Is there footage?
Don't ever trust my mom.
Footage, yes, we won't see it as they showed in the beginning. Security cam.
Why?
Because she's like, I'm gonna try to die. I see her from the kitchen.
Ah, she's, I'm out of here. I still got some years to live and I'll enjoy it. You do you, I do me. Bye.
So she didn't even come here, like check?
She's like down the stairs like this.
Yo.
It's fine. It's fine. I bring the bag of ice. she's like putting it on his chest, I think.
My stomach.
Yeah, and so she's like, okay, you need to help me. We need to get him to a sofa to elevate his feet. And then my dumbass, I go, the closest sofa and the one that he likes the most.
What can we do for him? His last wish? That was his favorite one. Put him there. I have to say goodbye now.
Wait, what?
And she goes, it's the
The one that
closest
you
one.
like.
Because I know that you like the living room is a better vibe. You know?
Then you're dying.
I don't know why I asked that. I don't know why. I just thought like if you're gonna die, you might as well die in the living room. She's like, what's wrong with her? And she goes, the closest one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was like, oh okay, yeah.
I was like out, right? I was sitting here. Apparently, I'm like out.
Yeah.
Have you like passed out before?
Yes.
Okay, Dan also passed out before. Yunji says, yeah, she once passed out in high school on a sports day because it was so hot and they were running in the sun. The thing is, how was the experience? That like, obviously you don't know what happened in between, right? When you were completely out. But like, what was the last moment you were able to recall before everything went black and the first moment you got back? Like, you know, how was it? That would be interesting to know, because the thing is, I also experienced once. I didn't pass out. I didn't lose conscious. But one time also, it was also while doing sports back in school, and it was also what were we doing, bro? I don't. Were we running also? We were doing something, and all of a sudden, I also don't know. It was like I hadn't eaten something before or whatever, but definitely, it was very scary to me. It was very scary to me, bro, because I was still fully conscious, but all of a sudden, my vision started to get black. More and more, close and closer, almost like a tunnel, black, right? It wasn't like this full vision you have. It was almost like a dark curtain was closing more and more around my eyes. My vision got close, and it got close, so close I only was able to see like a needle, like a pin's head through, and then completely closed. And it wasn't all of a sudden like vroom. It was slowly, and it was very scary to me. Because I thought I would go blind. It was really scary, bro. It got more and more, and it was like, what's happening, bro? And all of a sudden, it's all black, and I was sitting down, right? It's all black, bro. And I was really, I was very scared, bro. And people asking, what's wrong? What's going on? I can't see. I was really scared, bro. And they just let me sit there for a little bit, right? To whatever, and it was looking after me, and all of us after I don't know how long, bro, for a minute or whatever, then all of a sudden this little pinhole of vision opened up again and got wider and wider and wider. I got all back, right, and I was like, wow. I was so scared, bro. I was so scared because I really thought I would go blind for whatever reason. It was just whatever my system was, some sort of, there was a blood pressure, I think. It had to do with the blood pressure. And it was, I was pooping my pants, bro. I wasn't like, but I was like, it was, bro. I was definitely afraid. It was the only time something like this ever happened to me. Yes. I don't even know if I ate something before that or not, right? Like with your electrolytes, but definitely had something to do with low blood pressure, I think, at that point, in this very moment, and maybe also, I don't know, the electrolytes normally. If you eat every day, normally your electrolyte thing is cool, right? But maybe it was, I don't know what day it was at this day. Yeah, it was a very scary experience, bro.
No, like unconscious, not like fainting, not
Like fainting, not.
No.
I think I have a.
You have?
When I was little, you know, I had a lot of fever, and they do like needle injection on your butt.
And you passed out?
I think I have a.
You have?
When I was little, you know, I had a lot of fever, and they do like needle injection on your butt.
And you passed out?
Oh my God.
You fainted?
Really big one.
Really big what?
Big what?
No, the needle. passed out. Everyone was around me like, oh my god, wake up, like that.
The needle was so
It gets in and it hurts so much. Oh. And I passed out.
Because of the pain, okay, I mean also stress of the moment. And Udyzyz says, she was standing and she just blacked out. Okay, wow. Did someone catch you? Like the person that I mean, there was obviously some bystanders, the other students or whatever, the classmates. Did they told you how it was going on? Like did you fell on the ground, hit your head, or someone was able to catch you? For how long were you out? And all this. But yeah. Probably also was a little bit scary here. Yeah, man. I know. I think it's just because I also talked this on the Udyzyz show in the past. It's just for me, bro. I love to be in control, right? Over myself and my life, right? Be the master of myself and my life. And if all of a sudden, like all of a sudden your body is giving in, you can't see anymore, right? Or you completely faint or get into a coma. I also talked about this. That's just very scary to me, bro. I love to keep the control over myself and my life, and that's why, yeah, very scary.
Wow. So I was sitting there, basically I blacked out, and then all I remember was, do you know sometimes when you drive, you get so sleepy, right?
Yes.
So fucking sleepy that there's nothing you can do to wake up. That's the feeling. And finally I woke up. They basically brought me up to stand up, and they moved me from here to over there into that green couch.
I ran here, threw everything off the couch. He's escorted here.
Oh, there was a pool table. Okay, now the camera footage here.
Elevate the feet. And he's like, so cold, so cold.
Oh, it was
So we bring
cold.
him a blanket, okay? And he's just laying.
Is this also the panda head he's putting on? We saw this on also the show Discord reactions. That he had this panda head on. This one couple edit. One of you guys got sent in. Or is it just a blanket? Just a pillow. I think it's a head also, right? It looks a little bit like this. This down part here looks like you can put it
Laying there, and we're talking, and then he's like, we're talking about how much blood was drawn, blah blah blah, how he was fasting for so
Okay, there's the nurse.
long, and she's like, it's normal. Most people who fasted for this long, that take this amount of blood, either they throw up or they faint. And then he's like, I fainted. And I'm like, yeah. And the nurse goes, you dropped your phone and everything is real dramatic.
Hey, but it's okay. I got
The
case
nurse said
supply.
that. My mom is like, what does he need? Does he need breakfast? Does he need this? Does he need that? Right? And then I was like, oh, coconut water? Because we don't have Gatorade. And she's like, yeah, I get coconut water through a straw. And this is when I knew. This is when I knew yesterday was going to be a long day. I bring the coconut water with the straw. And this guy lays here and he goes like this.
Yo, that's so cute.
What? I run, I go grab another coconut water, and I guess it's really intimate because the nurse goes, sister or wife?
Nah! Dating or sibling? Dating or siblings?
And I go, wife? And she's like, yeah. Just so you know, this should only last maybe 30 minutes.
Oh.
Don't let him pretend to be sick all day. Yeah, he shouldn't be running, exercising, or doing any heavy lifting for 24 hours. But after 24 hours, he's good.
Don't let him do the little you have to care for me for a whole week now. Here she has experienced this too much with some wives and husbands, right?
You know, I see some people. A week later, they're like, babe, coconut water. I'm gonna faint. And then she's like, don't let him try to pull this on you. And I was like, okay, good. It was already getting pulled on me. Because let me tell you, when this guy is laying here, do you know what I fed him? And I had to run back and forth to the kitchen. I fed him 2 bottles of coconut water
Oh, wow.
and apple juice. Sophie's apple juice container with the bendy straw, and he was all like, and apple sauce, a whole banana, rice with
Yeah, get the electrolytes and definitely also the banana here, bro.
soup that I had to. And then a stock toast and water and like some little candies. Like I literally was sitting on the ground feeding him all
It's a hat, yeah, it's a hat.
of this. Yeah.
Nice.
At one point.
Nice.
At one point, my mother goes, I think he needs some protein. She brought out a plate of steak. Feed this
Put on some candles, some music.
He's pretending to die on the couch right now. It was the most. Okay, well, he's pretending to die on the couch right now. It was the most dramatic thing ever. Just the whole time he's laying here, and I'm like, "Are you good?" And he's like, "Water."
I was laying there. It was so
Water. Maybe a kissy on the cheek.
cold. I think I was
But no, bro, he really fainted. He probably experienced this before. Was probably also very surprising new to him, right? He also had to get his bearings straight again.
there for like an hour and a half.
No, like 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna input some security footage because I'm gonna remember this day for the rest of my life. It was the most dramatic experience I'd ever seen.
But Stephanie freaked out. She really thought I was gonna die.
And then my mom said that she was so scared that he was gonna die.
Yeah.
And she was scared that he was gonna die, not because she was scared that he was gonna die, but I would be so sad if he died. What does that mean, you know?
If he dies, he dies. And also, Udyzyz says, nah, she just fell. She just fell when it was happening in school. And she says, you should eat before giving blood samples. The thing is, when he was talking about T levels, I mean, it made definitely sense. It made definitely sense that he does this in the morning, right? Because they say like testosterone levels are the highest in the morning, and that's where you some sort of want to get it, because that's what the doctors are working with, right? But with the eating, yeah, I don't also really know what the doctor and nurse were trying to achieve with this. I mean, obviously, when you have surgery, you should definitely fast for a certain amount of hours before they start the surgery and put the anesthetics into you, and also even water before that, even a little bit less than the food, but definitely also with the water. If you just whatever, I think 2 hours before that, maybe just little sips of water, just minimal, because also that, you know, to stay stable under anesthesia. But with the blood drawing, I don't really know. Just being. But well, wait a second. Yes, no. There were also some cases, yeah, where we had to be fasted for some blood drawing. Yes, yeah. I think it just really depends. Just really depends what blood work you want to get. And they said they did this biggest, craziest blood work ever. And they said there were probably also some, measurements that were necessary to be fasted in a fasted state. So that makes sense, right? And also, Yunji says in YouTube that her partner stays in bed for a whole day if he gives his blood sample. So you have to also then feed him and all that. You have to be a caretaker for a day. Bro, what just popped up in my head is also that was maybe the closest. I think that was the closest thing I was ever to black out, right? To completely faint and pass out. That was interesting. That was also, I have to say, it was interesting, but it was more like a controlled setting, right? It was way more under control, and it was like, and I don't advise anyone to do this, but I said I want to experience this to know, what it will be if this ever happens to me. And it was, let's say, yeah, we were in a room, right? And I was sitting on the chair. Or let's say, yeah, we were 3 people, right? And there was me, another person, and a person that some sort of, let's say, did the deed. And it was like, in terms of, you know, if you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling or whatever, you probably know what a rear naked choke is, right? When someone is grabbing you on your neck and is choking you, right? And it's not necessarily that they block your airways, that they some sort of strangle you. It's more like they press your arteries, right? They interrupt your blood flow to your brain on the side here, right? On the neck. And if someone gets you in this hold, and they got it for, I don't know, a few seconds, really good and strong, and you can't get out of this, you will definitely pass out. And we did this, and it was wild, bro. It was very wild, because this other person, it was also like the candidate, was sitting on this chair. I was watching this person before, yeah, and this other person, right, was then getting this chokehold, right, and this person was very good with getting the chokehold really good, right, very effective, and this person, right, was in the chokehold, was holding their hands, and we want to see for how long, right? For how long, without resisting, obviously, you can stay in this chokehold while staying conscious, right? For how long can you keep control if you're in a situation like this and you couldn't get out? How many seconds do you have, right? Because obviously it's for everyone a little bit different. And this person had their hands out, and after whatever they got in the chokehold, and after a few seconds, there was an indicator for holding the hands out that we can see if someone is out, right? That they don't keep choking you when your eyes are out or even you're still open. That we know, hey, when the body gives in and goes limp, we know this person is out, and then stop right away, get them back, right? Whatever, raise the legs or whatever. This one person was holding their hands up, and after a few seconds, like, it was really all the life of their bodies went out, like, right? Well, okay, loosen the grip. We got this person back, right? After just a few seconds, right? But this person was out. This person was really completely out for a few seconds, just. And they were like, what happened? Like, I was still awake, right? Like, no, we were completely out, right? And then I was like, okay, I also want to know what is my time limit, right? What is this time span that I have in this moment if I'm in this situation, right? How many seconds do I have if I would be in this situation before I'm out? And I was also then sitting there, bro, with my arms, and it was very wild, bro. It was very wild because, again, in the beginning you got this hold and you feel this pressure, obviously, but you're still there. You see, you hear, you feel, right? And after this few seconds, it was a little bit similar, but also with the black. All of a sudden, maybe some people like black stars or whatever. But it was also, my vision was also closing, but it came way more abruptly, right? Because I was there, the choke. Okay, I feel the pressure, and then this darkness came way quicker. And the thing is, it was so. Normally, you would like to say, "Hey, okay, stop," right? But we want to do some sort of test the limit, and as soon as this darkness creeps in, you don't really get it that you're about to pass out, right? And it was all of a sudden like this darkness, and it was just this little needle pin hole left of vision, and I already felt how my arms went down. I wasn't able to hold him up anymore. I completely went limp. But I still had this little needle of vision before all the lights went out, and I was like, right? And as soon as the arm went down and just had this little vision already, they already say, okay, stop. And they let it go, right? Right? And it was very, very quick. Very, very, very close, let's say. I was almost out. It was this little last percentage. This little needle hole was still there, and then whoa. And I was like, whoa. And it was like, I was asking, was I out? And they said, like, yes, some sort of, it looked like it. But I knew, like, my arms went down, but I still had this little vision. And that's why I knew I was on the verge of passing out. It was so close. It was really like, it was so wild, bro. It was so wild. I can't recall how many seconds it was, bro. But, yes, it was very wild. But don't do this. Don't do this at home, kids. Only if, yeah, some sort of you, yeah. Let's say, if you are doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling or something, you are definitely will be exposed to something like this, right? But you should tap before you're completely out, right? But when it comes to self-defense, you probably will be exposed to this, right? That's what I mean. But don't do this just for funsies or. Yeah, there were also some games where they did some other stuff where hyperventilating did something with them that they passed. Yeah, that went horribly wrong. Some people because of this. So don't do this, right? It was just for me because I had to know how much time I got to some sort of save myself if I get in such a situation, right? So big disclaimer here: don't do this.
How do you feel about that?
That means she cares about you.
Yeah.
Not me. So how did you feel?
It's fine now because it's almost like today was practice. Today is a controlled experiment, but as we get older, there's gonna be moments where I think I'm gonna feel that, but it's gonna be real. And I'm already stressed about it. Like imagine I'm in the hospital and you're on the hospital bed.
That's why you're trying to go for that longevity.
Yeah.
And then what did your mom say? You said she came down and she thought something else?
Oh, and then she thought, okay, so she thought that we were getting murdered at first. And then she was like, oh my God, there's a nurse here. So he's probably been dying all night. Like he's terminally ill, that they called the nurse to the house. And then I was like, oh my, no. He's just getting blood work.
But you freaked out the whole time. The whole morning you were freaking
Yeah,
out.
but I had to calm down for her. And she was like, oh my God, what's that? Oh my, grabs her phone. Oh my God, you never guess what happened in my house today.
Now instead of also the walk, right? I was like, what? Murder. And I was like, oh, okay, no, I have to talk to someone. Okay, no, and then listen to this, Jackie. We got this and this and that.
Calling every single one of her friends. They know.
Are you
everything
serious?
now. Literally everyone. They meet you. They're gonna be like, hi, I heard you almost died.
My condolence.
Bro, like,
And literally 10 minutes after that, I get a text from my sister, and she's like, hey, is he okay? I'm like, all right, word travels real fast. All day. He's in like a vest, a sweater vest, and this is just him all day. My mom and I are hanging out in the kitchen, and he's over here.
Kid fart at it.
yo, so
What's a wet one?
dramatic.
Oh, all day I just feel so dizzy.
For real?
Hey,
For real.
But, bro, you have to put yourself in his shoes, bro. You have to put yourself in his shoes.
be honest though.
For freaking real.
When you were doing that, were you good?
Yeah,
Oh, I was struggling.
yeah, right.
I'm not Stephanie.
There was a little bit more serious, bro. Whatever, how much ever blood that she pulled from them and fainted and completely was out. It will definitely also take a little bit of time to recover here.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
And then at one point, this is him. And my
Cinematic.
mom is trying to like break up this depression. So my mom goes, wow, you look very bougie today, because he's wearing like a sweater and a vest. And he goes, oh, this? Last night, he's buying more sweater vests. Last night. Apparently he feels good enough to buy sweater vests. Yeah, that was him all day yesterday. I forgot there was also a part where
Okay, there's more. And usually says, also she learned Taekwondo for 3 years in school. Okay, for self-defense and something like this, right? Or just for the sports stuff, maybe. So I think also, yeah, I've seen and heard of a lot of girls and women, they just do also kickboxing, for example, for fitness, right? But also a little bit for self-defense, but also most of the time I think it was for fitness, I've heard. And you just, but she left because her parents told her to study more. Okay. And it says that's every Korean mom thing, to call elder family members if they hear something. In case the word needs to be spread around the family.
he literally sits down
Gossiping
and the
is
dogs
suck.
come to him and he goes, Mango, do you care that I almost died? Do you even
Very also, yeah, very thoughtful of the editor here. Of Jane and Stephen it was, right? We don't really want to see this on the camera.
care that your owner almost died today? Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't want you to goes, Mango,
What's he
do
said?
you care that I almost died?
Okay, this was like Mr. Mangobutt talk to Mr. Mangobutt.
Do you
Mr. Mango was talking to Mango.
care that your owner almost died today? Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't want him ever calling me dramatic. Okay.
Oh, is this in the?
Today? Okay, I don't.
It's in their garage. No. Oh no, this is just a kid's car, right? Kid-sized car for the Sophie and they're around, right?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want him ever calling me dramatic, okay? Because this
Is it, or-
incredible. Are you guys ready to see this?
The dimensions. Maybe it was just the angle. It looks like a kid's car. Maybe it was a real one.
Footage?
You look like someone.
Yo, you look dead. He's not even opening his eyes.
Bruh. Yeah.
We're watching
Bro, my
the
eyes are
footage.
open.
Hey.
Also, I forgot
Seagull?
to mention when I was feeding him the rice soup, right? I would have to blow on the rice and the soup, and I look over at him on the couch, and his mouth is already.
Land the airplane.
Bite. I was getting so much pressure. Like, I think he's already ready.
Almost like this Nicki Minaj song. You know this one?
Bruh. He had fun with it.
No, by seeing his face, you know.
No.
I would
No,
laugh
no,
so
no.
hard.
So that's the story of how my fiance almost died, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was genuinely worried. Now I look back at it in hindsight, you're so silly, you're goofy, okay? But yesterday, it was very stressful. This morning,
Oh, it just happened yesterday? This happened just yesterday, this fainting thing.
we were taking a shower, and
Like at that time here when they recorded
at
this.
the end, we were trying to make it a cold shower. And I'm like, no, it's so cold, it's so cold. I feel so lightheaded and dizzy because it's so freaking cold. And he goes, that's it, feels like to faint. I'm like, bro, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, he's gonna think about this moment for the rest of his life, yeah. What if I was the one that fainted?
I'm gonna grab my person, right? Cue the music.
Cue the music. So if you guys ever hear him referencing that time I fainted, yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna come up a lot. I have a feeling I'm gonna be giving birth one day. Oh my god, it's so painful. And he's gonna be like, it's like the time I fainted.
Okay, yeah, fainting is not really painful, but okay. That's a joke, you're right.
You're next.
I'm not next, not after that. I'll do a regular schmegular blood test.
Blood test or poop test?
Poop!
Poop test? You rather poop in the container?
Are you kidding?
Well, can anyone resolve this mystery? How she got rid of this rash on her skin when she in the early beginnings when she moved to New York, right? This monkeypox type of video, right? It was a bad idea to move to New York. How she got rid of this? Because it was like open end, and she also did this poop test then and whatnot, and she said it's perfectly fine, right?
I'd rather poop, fart, pee, throw up, puke in a container before they take my blood. Wait, what about you guys?
Blood.
That is funny.
Blood? What's wrong with you guys?
No, what's wrong with you?
I would rather sit there and have a needle drain you of your life liquid. Like, you need this liquid to live. You know why I did a poop test? Because
But donating blood can also be very healthy, right? Not too much, obviously not too often, but if you do it, it can sort of like yeah, really rejuvenate, but makes your body produce fresh blood, right? Your heart. That's why also some people also just go donating blood because it's healthy for them and they can help other people, right? How much they got out of your body, your heart then will work to make this new blood. So a little of blood refreshing.
I was pooping black. Woke up one day, my poop was the color of that candle.
Oh, hell no.
And it was slimy. And that's actually a sign of really like internal bleeding. To have like tarry, slimy black poop is like the worst level of poop. If poop has levels, that's like supreme horrendous level. We think that you'll probably need a GI test, meaning that we're gonna need to knock you out and stick a camera down your mouth.
Oh, I think it was up my butt to see if something was wrong with my colon too.
But
She's talking
start
about
with
the
poop
rash
test,
thing now, right?
Blueberries.
I've been
Yeah. There was this emergency doctor with the blueberries, and it was blueberries right with the poop. But how did she get rid of the rash?
Could do a lot of
There was cliffhanger in this one video.
cold plunging.
Nice.
You know, cold- I've been also trying to do a lot of cold plunging.
Wim Hof type of.
You know,
Nice.
cold plunging.
Then you wanna go take a cold plunge?
Oh yeah, to do this now. We saw this in the
I'm into
preview.
the pool right now for like 5 minutes.
Now I go home.
Huh?
Oh, my mom is calling. Dinner's ready. I have to go now. No cold plunge for me. Duh.
Cold
What a bummer.
plunging has been pretty good. I will say that I have to scream. It just comes out of you. It's like I think Tiffany was here.
The thing with the cold plunging, bro, I think it's very cool. It's very cool because it's almost like, it's so peaceful, bro. Right? Like I don't scream when I go in there. Obviously, like, right? You just do the breathing. If you also if you watch Wim Hof, you got this whole method and all that. But I think you should really breathe good. I think, right? Really get this oxygen flowing through your body while you're in the cold, right? The cold exposure. But it's some sort of, when you close your eyes, for me, also when your eyes are open, it's so centering, some sort of, right? It's really like gives you more like this while you're doing this focus, and I think also afterwards, right? When you do this cold plunges, it's almost like you perceive the sound and the visuals and the feelings physically and emotionally way clearer and crisp when you do this. And also it's beautiful because it's done also afterwards, I think. But it's something like that's where you get this charge, right? You're charging this there. And it's very cool, I think. And at some point even, if you don't move, it sometimes even starts to get a little bit warm, right? It feels like it, but it doesn't really get warm. And if you then move a little bit, obviously you feel the cold again, right? And you can also like twirl it around. It's like, because if your body is emitting this this heat, obviously it will sort of like have a little bit of a heat barrier or aura while you're in this cold. If you swirl it around a bit, it's again always cold. Some people also use like those pumps, right, to pump the water, and that it stays floating, that the cold is well distributed, right, in terms of your body your body temperature. I think it's very cool, bro. It's very, let's say, yeah, providing a lot of peace and focus. And also, obviously, you have to overcome this every single time to get into this, right? It's also training your discipline a little bit here, right? Overcoming uncomfortable things to reap the fruits on the other side of it, right? Overcoming those challenges and reap the fruits of your overcome challenges and whatnot, right? Every single day, that gives you a little more discipline. I think it's a very cool thing. Cold plunging, ice bath. It's very cool.
But I went upstairs.
And healthy, obviously. For your vascular system, immune system. Mentally also very good, right? Again, what I talked, it really calms you. It gives you this peace.
Went into the cold plunge in the bathtub, filled it with cold water, okay? Went in.
And it's also like the thoughts are gone, right? In this, especially also in this moment, right? When you're in the cold. It's almost like the thoughts are gone. It's just, what I said, this perceiving, right? It's just the pure experiencing, hearing, seeing, feeling, maybe also smelling, if you got something there. There's that you can smell. It's just really just experiencing because of this adrenaline rush and all that, right? It's very cool, like, whoosh. It's very cool.
Side, and all they could hear from downstairs was, "Ah!" My mom even ran upstairs. He goes to the bathroom door. She's fine, she's fine. Closes it. Let's go upstairs and have him out. Cold plunge. Oh yeah, let's do it.
Wait, how long
Okay,
does
let's.
He's doing it. We saw in the preview. And also, Uni says, yeah. In terms of, you mean like cold plunging, you also do this? I mean, also, I mean, definitely, maybe, I think not everyone has to do it or has ever done this Wim Hof type of thing, right? But I think everyone who ever went to a sauna, at least there's a chance they also went then into the cold, right? Because also they provide those whatever, this yeah, cold water pools that you jump in to cool down, get out, and then first get into sauna, it's hot, then you cool down, and then you're ready for the next round in another sauna, the same one. You alternate this, right? And yeah, I think that's definitely what people maybe did the most with this cold plunges. It's just, yeah, very cool, very healthy. It's also, yeah, it's just, yeah, exciting even, right? Because also the adrenaline rush. It's cool, I think. But obviously check in with your doctor if you can do this. Some people really should get their doctor's opinion also medical wise, because some people are maybe not that suitable for this, right?
Do it. For as long as you want.
You can do 2 minutes, you can do 5 minutes, like I did 6 minutes.
So they do it. For as long as you want.
You can do 2 minutes, you can do 5 minutes, like I did 6 minutes.
But how many degrees they got in there? That's also the question, because the amount of minutes should be appropriate with the amount of the temperature, right?
So they say you're gonna hit a wall internally. You're like, okay, I know I should stop. That's when you get out.
Right?
That's pretty cold.
My fiance says he's gonna go first.
Okay, but they put no ice in there. Okay, at least. But it can still also fresh out of the fountain can also be pretty cold, right? Obviously, right. Right, depends what you're going with and where you're located, right? How cold are the pipes and whatnot, or what time of the year, right? Can get some cold out of this, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. She said, oh my gosh. She said, oh my gosh.
Denden's hyping himself up. Wait, Denden, do you want to go first or do you want to wait?
You want me to go first?
I want the master to show me.
The master.
So you no longer want to go first?
I don't know how to do it. You gotta teach me.
Just jump in there.
I don't know how to.
Wait, let me do that again. Ready? Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That's a lot of moaning for the vlog.
Moaning, bro.
I mean, you have to. I was moaning. Because it's almost...
That's a little bit too fast breathing for me. Maybe in the first 1 or 2 seconds, I also maybe a little fast, but I don't know. I'm more like, I don't know, like after 3 or 4 seconds, right? Also in the beginning, like, but then at some point I want to have a like slow deep breath, like or have a good rhythm, right? Not too fast, not too slow.
It's almost like the breath gets knocked out of you. You feel like you can't breathe for the first like 5 seconds. Okay. You've been in there 30 seconds. So talk to me, babe. How do you feel right now?
Right now,
Yes.
the shock is going away.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to relax my body. I'm
okay.
getting used to it.
Is anything numb? or
There's a level of numbness going through my brain right now.
Is it
Okay.
worse or better?
Full experience here with Mr. Mangobutt.
It's the same.
Okay. And have the shiverings come? Or you don't look like you're shivering much.
I start to shiver now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's also the thing with the shivering, bro. That's the thing. I think if you really got this proper breathing, you don't shiver, right? If I have this, again, I'm just a dude sharing his ideas and thoughts here. I'm not an expert on this, right? Or cold plunging, whatever. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. It's just my opinion, my thoughts here. When I do this, and I start shivering, it's either because the breathing wasn't proper or I'm too long in there, and then I go out, right? Because even though it's like freezing cold, right? Really freezing cold with ice cubes and all of that in there. If I got this proper breathing, I'm good, right? The body's not shaking, not shivering. Because of the breathing.
out soon.
Already?
In 10 seconds.
Oh, can I do a little longer?
No.
Maybe 30 more seconds.
Okay, 2:30.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because right now I feel comfortable. I would say the first 30 seconds.
Maybe now that he gets to this point where he gets a little bit warmer, right? I think also whatever, like, again, that's a little bit of Wim Hof type of thing. They say like you should do like 3 minutes. That's where you get the best out of it. After that, they in terms of the physical benefits, right? After that, it's more like whatever, training your mind, right? After the 3 minutes, that's what I think what Wim Hof said himself, even, right? You want to do the 3 minutes. That's where you get this health benefits in terms of the physical health, and after that, it's maybe whatever, also like training your mind, right, to be longer in there.
Is the most shocking 30 seconds, and then it's fine. Well, the first time I was shivering, remember?
Yes, you're shivering.
But right now it's like not as bad as the first time.
They said it's bad if you actually get used to it.
Yeah, when you get used to it, you don't get the benefit.
You gotta get colder.
What? Get used to what?
I was shivering, remember?
Yes, you're shivering.
But right now it's like not as bad as the first time.
They said it's bad if you actually get used to it.
What do you mean? What does she mean when you get used to it? Like to the temperature, and you should go colder and colder and colder? I don't know about this. Or I don't know what you mean. It would be interesting to know
Yeah, when you get
what you mean.
used to it, you don't get the
You
benefit.
gotta get colder.
Yeah, you get colder or you stay longer.
Yes, I mean, yeah, like there's a certain amount of degrees that you shouldn't go over, because then there's no health benefit at all. But even from the beginning, and maybe at some point you also shouldn't go under, because then it gets very risky, right? There's a certain span, I think the certain frame of temperature and time, obviously there's 2 factors. If you stay in this, I think you get those benefits all the time, and you can't maybe get used to it mentally, but your body still gets the benefits, I think, right? But again, not an expert. Maybe Wim Hof got the answers, and all those doctors that did the studies with him, the scientists.
Okay, 7, 6, 5.
Oh man, I
four,
can easily
no,
stay like a couple
3,
more
get
minutes.
out, get out.
Now he got fun. Let him stay if he likes it. And it's the right thing to do. And also, Yunji says, yes, she does it like the cold plunges sometimes, but she does like dipping face in cold ice water is good for your skin. It says, it's every Korean's good skin secret. Oh, kids, also like the Korean people's, beauty routine part maybe, right? To keep your skin beautiful and healthy and young maybe. I don't know. Okay. Interesting. I don't dunk my head into the water when I do like cold plunges or ice bathing. I don't do this. I don't know if there's even a benefit in there, right? In terms of whatever, like the health benefits. Maybe for the skin, yes, right? Just to face whatever for how long, I don't know. Hopefully a few seconds, because you have to breathe, or you gotta snorkel maybe. But did also Wim Hof talk about this, bro? If this is, I think also Wim Hof said it's not necessary to put in your head in. Because what I experienced for myself, if I put my head in, it's giving the body more like this panic signals than more like just adrenaline rush thing, right? It's also like, because your brain also like, and then also like this, starts hurting a little bit, like brain freeze type of, right? And like your breathing gets very hectic, right? That's what I experienced personally, right? When I dunk my head into the cold water and then right, it's not really the way I want to breathe there. It's not really the best for me. If I keep my head over the water and it's all cold on the body, that's for me the best how I experienced it.
Come on.
Alright.
But maybe there's some benefits with the head that I haven't seen yet or heard of. That would be worth it, but I don't know. I don't see it at the moment.
You ready?
Are you ready?
No, time for the student.
Fast.
You gotta get it.
Oh, dude!
Is he okay? He's with his socks in.
You
Okay.
gotta get it. You're blocking it.
Oh, brother.
You just have to get it. You're
Okay, hold
making
on,
it
hold on.
worse. You're
Fast,
making
fast,
it
fast.
worse. Just be a second. Okay, you
Hopefully, you got some clothes for change, bro. So he's taking his soul, bro. Ah! It's like they're slicing him open alive, bro, without anesthesia, bro.
Down.
Doesn't it sound like out of a Saw movie, bro?
Down.
It's like a Saw movie, bro. Yeah.
Dude, it's actually, I'm not actually.
Go down. Go down.
Okay. Okay.
Down. Down.
Lord, that was a sus moment, bro. Bro, turn into a dinosaur here.
Come on down. All the way in. The faster, the
He's about to explode, bro.
faster, the better. To your neck.
Bro, I'm not used to this.
Mr.
You
Megabutt.
got this. You got this.
What the sounds of that? And it's first time hearing all this.
You just gotta do it. The slower you do it.
Yeah, the slower, the harder.
Nipples in.
Your arms.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure about this?
To your neck. Just try it.
But don't hit your head, bro. Do it slowly. Say, is that safe? Alright.
You do it to your arms. Come on, just throw them in.
Stanton's about to become an anime voice actor.
Talk to me. It feels like. It really feels cold. It feels like.
Bro, I think for me, like, the secret sauce is the breathing. It's just really the breathing that makes it, yeah. This like the gateway for me. Without the breathing, obviously, it wouldn't be that thing that, yeah, easy to do.
I don't want to do anything.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have to bring the bath mat and bring a towel.
Alright, come on. Get up.
Rebooting.
Are you okay? Are you frozen?
Both go into the shower and change or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not together.
Hey! Hey, so back to the senses, bro.
Hi.
And Udyzyz says, not the skin, but like good for your face. What do you mean by? You said it's every Korean's good skin secret, like this, whatever, the ice water for the face. And you said, but not the skin, but like good for your face. What is it? If it's not good for your skin, what is then good for your face? What do you mean by that? It's just not the whole head, just your face. Yeah. And then like whatever, you got a bowl of water and you put in your face. For how long do you do this? Or how often do you like rounds of this? Or you know, like this Korean good skin secret routines you talked about would be interesting to know. To
So how
understand
do you
this.
feel?
Afterwards, you feel good.
Describe your whole body state right now.
I feel more flexible.
Oh, okay, I got those pictures with those flowers in their faces.
Before
Is this them? Is this themselves with the flowers in their face? Like for the picture, or that's just I don't know, type of stock photos.
I felt kind of.
Describe your whole body state right
I
now.
feel more flexible. Before I felt kind of stiff.
Uh-huh.
And now I feel like I can do a split.
Show us.
I can't do a split, but
So you like
Farted.
it?
yeah.
Would you do it again?
So you're gonna do it again?
Maybe like next month.
As soon as I forgot about how uncomfortable it was.
Now I'm hot actually.
Your body needs to work now. Produce some heat, some energy.
What would you like to say?
I'm not wearing a bra. And you guys saw these knockers. They'll knock you out.
No, they will. They knock me out all the time.
I just want to say I'm so glad you're not dead.
What it was, I thought it was already
What would
outro
you like
here.
to say?
I'm not wearing a bra. And you guys saw these.
Wearing a super push-up bra to see how many times her fiance checks her.
These knockers, they'll knock you out.
No, they will. They knock me out all the time.
I just want to say I'm so glad you're not dead. Which now I realize is kind of a questionable thing to say, but I'm very glad that you are
Does she have like a little bit of a mole there? I haven't seen this before.
not dead. Are you not glad that you're dead? I mean, wait, tongue cut. Can you guys tell that I'm wearing aligners, or does it sound the same?
I can tell.
I don't know what happened. The day just like went out the window. We were so busy with Dan and Tiffany just running around, and then now it's like literally so late. It's 9. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to check out Case to Fight because my fiance dropped his phone when he fainted and it didn't crack. And if that's not an ad, I don't know what is. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you.
And Uni says she does it. She means it's good for your face. Yeah, like. Yeah, oh, she already said this. And she does it for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, like whatever, like face in for how long you can hold the breath and then out, and then in total 4 minutes. All right. But I still don't really understand what you mean. Like it's good for your face, but not good for your skin. But yeah, interesting. And yes, also this video was entertaining. Therefore, I want to give this a like, Missmangobutt. There you go.